Welcome to Yoga with Seniors. I'm Kristin, and I'm here to help you live well into your silver years. It's day 7 of your 21-day challenge, and today's focus is hips and opening through the heart. So grab your chair. I'll meet you there. Soften a little. So take your hands in your lap, and if you want, close your eyes. Inhale deeply. Exhale. One more time. Inhale and exhale. All right, so today let's start with a couple of ankle circles and then we'll move to our wrists. So pick up that right leg and just give yourself some circles with your foot. Go one direction as slow or as quickly as you want. And then try the other direction. Maybe there's some popping going on. It's okay, be nice to yourself. Hi, Franks. Then we'll try the other foot. So set that foot down, other foot lifts, and just circle the ankle. I'm sitting tall here, not scooted to the end of my chair, but sitting nice and tall, feeling my core muscles. Go the opposite direction with that foot, and then set it on down. Let's do something similar with our hands and wrists. So just little circles with that closed fist. Yes. And I know my elbows are moving a little bit. Oh well. And then try the opposite direction. There we go. Let's go back to our feet. So lift your toes up off the floor or the carpet, wherever you are today, and try to spread them. See if you can see space between all your toes. And then set the toes down and lift the heels. Feel the calves fire up a little bit, the calf muscles. Okay, let's do that again. So set heels down, lift toes, spread them out, look at them. Even the pinky toes, even the middle toes. Set the feet down, lift the heels. Let's walk our feet back towards us a little bit. Let's try the same thing. So lift heels. Notice if you feel that different in your calf muscles. Let's take a breath here. Set those heels down, lift toes. Spread them out. Do you look at yours like I do? Spread out. There we go. My pinky toe and that second toe have a hard time opening up. Okay, let's go back to the wrists. So this time, keep your fingers wide and just start to circle. Take your awareness to your belly button. Feel those abdominal muscles starting to pull in towards your spine. And then go the opposite direction with nice wide fingers. Now take your fingers and touch pinky finger to thumb, ring finger to thumb, middle, pointer, go again. So if you'll notice, my thumb is reaching right under that first knuckle, kind of between the first knuckle and the second knuckle. And you can go slowly and give it a little press. Feel the strength in your fingers. So thinking about our grip strength, I'm turning my palms facing up now just to change the feeling of it. Those muscles are important, right? Second knuckle, or between first and second knuckle. One more time. Okay, now let's kind of add these together with a little march with our arms and our legs. So I'm gonna lift one leg, lift the other leg, and I'm bringing my opposite hand forward. Notice what's happening in your core muscles. So maybe you haven't scooted forward and you wanna scoot forward a little bit before you do that. Resettle yourself. Feet under knees, right? Or joint under joint. And let's try again. Did you hear my big breath? Go as slowly as you want. You could also go quickly. That would be okay too. Make sure that you're breathing. That sounds so funny, make sure that you're breathing, but you know what I mean, right? You start to hold your breath because it gets hard. Let's reach a little bit more. So reach your fingertips out towards me. Yeah, there you go. Okay, now adding on here, and if your lift is just a tiny bit, that's okay too, by the way. Adding on, I'm going to reach across. Okay, so I'm reaching across my midline. What are you feeling? What do you notice? Maybe you're starting to feel your side abdominal muscles, your obliques a little bit more. Maybe that rotation makes you a little bit wobbly on your chair. Just notice. No need to judge ourselves, right? Thinking, I don't know, I shouldn't feel this way. No need, just notice how you do feel. Let's try a few more. I'm slowing down. How about you? Focusing more on my breath. Let's try one more each side. Okay, place your hands in your lap and feel a breath. Okay, so we fired up those quadricep muscles a little bit. I'm going to scooch back and open up through the chest. Collarbones for cow shape. So hold on to your chair anywhere. Lift chest. And feel a big inhale. Feel the opening between your collarbones. Opening between the shoulder muscles. Even pulling the shoulder blades down your back. And then on your exhale, round your back. Pull that belly button back. Rounding into cat shape. I tend to bring hands to thighs when I do this. Let's do that again. Hold chair, lift chest, cow shape. And then when your exhale comes, hands to thighs, round back, cat shape. Inhale, lift up for cow. And exhale, hands to thighs, cat. One more time. Inhale, cow. Maybe you hold a different place on your chair, pushing down into feet. And exhaling into cat shape. All right, so going back, we warmed up through the quadricep. I want to open up the leg a little bit. So I'm going to take a right leg and cross it on ankle or cross it above the left knee for figure 4 shape. I need to scooch forward a little bit. I feel like I'm sitting back in my chair. Remember when you place the foot on top of the knee that you want to go between your ankle bone and your heel, right? So it's not the bony part in your knee. So take a moment and make peace with this shape, all right? There's big sensations happening somewhere. But let's notice our sitting bones, that bony part on the bottom of your butt. I call them the feet of your seat. Okay, feel your sitting bones. Feel your abdominal muscles and even the shoulders as you breathe and relax here. You could take your right hand and gently press that right knee down. You don't need to, but you could. And maybe you want to lean forward a little bit and see what sensations that brings. Notice how I'm not rounding. I'm actually sort of reaching my chest forward. I find that if I look at you, then I am not looking at the ground, and it helps me not round my back so much. So maybe try that. Look towards me instead of at the floor. Feel another breath here. And then let's sit tall. Keep that leg right where it is and bring your hands to your heart center. I want you to think about pushing that right knee down a little bit and feeling through your hip, the activation of those muscles. So thumbs touch chest. Sit super tall, feeling the sitting bones on your chair. Feel a breath. Exhale. Beautiful. And release. Take your time. No rush, no hurry. Let's do a couple of calf raises here, lifting those heels, lifting the toes, alternating a couple times just to release. Let's try second side. So right foot right under right knee, left foot crosses over. Now, right away, you might notice that this side feels a little bit different. Okay, I noticed that as well. Going to take a breath or two and again, try to make peace with this shape, right? You could find yourself reaching forward a little bit with your chest. Notice the big sensations, but also notice the little sensations, right? I feel a nice stretch across my shin. Of course, I feel a really big stretch here in my hip. Maybe you do as well. Maybe your knee is bothering you. Maybe this hurts your knee. Well, you're always welcome to lower the foot down and cross it over above the ankle, right? Or even place it on a block. Or you can always back out of the shape and come back to sitting tall. I like to find a little bit of an edge. What I mean by that is where I feel a sensation, but I'm not in any pain. I just feel the big sensation, and then I try to find a different sensation to focus on. Let's allow one more breath here. And then sit tall. Feel those abdominal muscles, front, side, and back, hugging your spine. Bring your hands to prayer hands, thumbs touching chest. Feel the sitting bones. Feel your foot on the floor or carpet. And another big breath in your body. Release your shape. Our final shape today is another hip opener. Going to separate those feet a little bit wider for our goddess shape. Find the spot on your seat that feels right. And notice your feet on the floor. Feel all 10 toes. So focus in on those pinky toes, even pressing them down, the middle toes, and the big toes. And then if you want to hold onto your chair, go ahead, right? This can be a lot. If you want to bring hands to prayer, back to heart center, do that as well. I'll leave it up to you. Feel a few breaths here. So the muscles that we just stretched, the outer hip here, now we're using those muscles to pull the thighs open, as well as pressing down into our feet. So press down into your big toes, into your pinky toes, into your heels, and breathe. Now place hands on knees or thighs. Allow yourself to lean forward a little bit. Remember what I said last time. You want to look forward. So when I look down, notice how my spine automatically rounds. I don't want that. And then allow a shoulder to rotate forward, even looking towards your opposite elbow. Come back to center. Use your abdominal muscles. Go the opposite direction. Look towards elbow. Hi, Frankie. Back to center. Let's do that one more time each way. Are you feeling your abdominal muscles as you do this? Giving you that big hug into your spine? I am as well. Back to center. All right, let's heel toe those feet in, just so we're doing it gently. I'm going to keep mine a little bit wide and sit back a bit here for a forward fold. If you want, hold the chair, hold your thighs as you fold forward. Allow your neck to release. You can see I'm shaking, or maybe you can't see, but I'm just shaking my head no and yes. Just really trying to let my neck relax and release. You can always grab the legs of your chair. Breathe in deeply here. Bring hands to thighs. Look forward in front of your feet and rise up. Let's bring our hands back to heart center. Feel a breath together. Thanks for practicing with me. I will see you next time.